All right, it all starts Thursday, the 13th of August, at the Steelers' first preseason game. There are the folks I went with, my good friends Chris in the center and her husband Ron and their friend Annie. Me in front of the Heinz Field sign there, and saying hello to my good friend and former co-worker Anthony Alfonsi, promotion coordinator, WDVE in Pittsburgh. The view from our seats inside the stadium, you can see the Fort Pitt Bridge there in the background. Ron and I goofing around with the camera. Just a great time in Pittsburgh and great to see some old friends. And then down to the farm for the big family reunion, the barn there that I played in many times over summers as a kid. And, of course, you've got to say hello to the local residents. And check out the sign here up at the reunion spot. The blank spot in the sign there is because we're not really sure how many of these we've had.
So we started in 19...
reunion is just the first reunion until you have the second one. When you have the second one, the first one was about the first annual.
All right, so we started in 1969, and here we are in 2009.
Now we're having the 41st annual reunion. But it's not a first annual until you have the second.
But when you have the first one, aren't you already planning to make it an annual event?
I'll be planning, but you don't legitimize it until you have the actual second annual.
So we weren't a legitimate family reunion until 1970.
Legitimate annual reunion until you had the second.
So none of us were legitimate until 1970.
You're all illegitimate. Everyone is. I've known that for years. I knew that in 1968.
So this is what we're all eating for dinner tomorrow, and it's right now it's what 9:30 or something like that p.m. the night before the reunion. 9:09 p.m. Peter's breaking up onions there, looks like, which I can smell from here. So what was wrong with this hog? Did he just have his appendix out, or what's his deal? Stapled the stomach. He's going to be a skinny hog now instead of a fat hog. Who's going to wake him up when this is all over? So listen, isn't it enough that you stuck a big pole up this pig's ass and you sewed his gut up with a bunch of vegetables in the middle? Now you're wrapping him in chicken wire. Hasn't this pig suffered enough? He's waiting for us. What is this? What is this, the Guantanamo pig here? What is going on here?
There's a bug on this thing right there.
Where's the bug?
I can't eat this pig.
Where's the bug? Get the light on the bug.
Put the bug in that wire. Put that wire out. The wire?
Who's going to eat that bug? Somehow I don't think that... Danny, get some light over here for 1 second. Over here on this pole. Somehow I don't think this pig was born this way. 1:09 a.m. and the hog has just been put on the fire. When's the pig going to be done? Noon. It's going to take 11 hours to cook this friggin' pig?
Nah, only about 4 or 5, but it'll be ready at noon.
Here we are, 7 a.m. Pig's been...
7:02.
7 a.m. by my clock.
Well,
I'm just looking at the clock on the camera.
I know he's recording.
And the pig's been on the fire for... I'm sorry, the hog. Is it a hog or a pig?
It's a hog.
And what's the difference? Throwing the wood to it? Well, it's 7 a.m. and it's looking pretty done already.
They always look that way.
Isn't
They
it?
always look that way. You gotta wait till they're damn near black.
I might grab me a piece of ham off of that thing right now. What do you suppose this pig would be doing if he hadn't been butchered? What do you think he'd be doing right now?
He'd probably be sleeping.
Sleeping?
Yeah, he might be rooting around a little bit.
Rooting around.
Yeah, last Saturday he was happy. Right this time he's like, oh yeah, he's rooting around going. I got the letter from the attorney Wednesday morning stating that it was illegal for the Schneider family reunion to actually eat a hog that had rights. I mean, this hog had rights. It was an animal. Well, yeah, it was a beef official, but it also came through the Obama administration that we need to start, concerning ourselves with our fat intake and how much we were eating, and so I'm going to present that at the meeting, of course, on Monday.
Trying to tell us how we should be eating?
Not Monday, but this afternoon.
So Obama's trying to tell us how we should be eating. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, because
Well, of course.
too much fat
We can't too much fat, there's diabetes.
blue pill.
That's right.
The little blue pill, what's that?
Overweight.
That's a little blue pill that'll make you feel good.
Viagra? They want us to take Viagra?
No. Not Viagra, the little blue pill that'll make you feel good right before you die.
This is some serious cornhole right here. Good shot, Michael. Good shot, John. Oh, keep practicing, buddy. All right. This is cornhole the way it should be done. Ann Marsh cutting her piece off the pig. That's just a little humor for the video, Ann Marsh, you know.
Tons of great food to go along with that main course, and awesome desserts. Always love it there. And, of course, you can't have a farm without one of these things. That one hasn't been in use for about 30 years, though. The whole gang there on the steps of the hunting cabin at the reunion. And then, unfortunately, as always comes too soon, time to head down the road and say, see you next year.